today's video is a makeup tutorial on the look I'm wearing right now. This is the exact same look I was wearing in my September favorites video, and so many of you guys asked me to film a tutorial on this look, so that's what I did. It is a talk through tutorial because I haven't done one of those recently, and I am using the Masquerade palette by Juvia's Place. I know I've been using it so much, but since this was in my September favorites, I did this look using it and it was requested, so that's why I'm doing it. And then I realized, like, every time I wear a look like this, I get so many compliments on how green my eyes look. Anytime I wear red tone eyeshadows or very warm eyeshadows, I get complimented on how green my eyes look. So I thought this look would be perfect for those of you with green eyes. I mean, if you have any eye color, you could totally do this look, but this is a great way for those of you with green eyes to really make your eyes stand out. And it's so easy. This look is perfect for the holidays, even though we're only in October. December will be here in the blink of an eye, and this look is perfect for Thanksgiving, for Christmas, for anything. So yes, anyway, if you want to see how to get this look, then just keep watching. Okay, so I've already applied my foundation and my concealer and my powder, just because I feel like I do that in every single look and I don't want it to be too repetitive or too boring. But I'm wearing the Urban Decay All Nighter foundation, and whatever I'm wearing will be listed below. So I'm gonna put my hair back. I recently purchased this. You guys know I like to wear these little headbands when I film tutorials. This is the one that I always wear. I had put it away for the spring and summer and I was wearing like the flower pink one, but I'm bringing this bad boy back out and I love it. I had purchased this one, but this one hurts my head. Like, I mean, I have a big head and this is like so tight. I don't know, I guess I'll wear it a few times and maybe my big old head will stretch it out, but you guys don't care. I know, I don't know, I'm chatty today. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get started. I am busting out the Masquerade palette by Juvia's Place, and all I did in my September favorites video was just take all the matte shades and I just threw them on my eyes. So on a fluffy crease brush, this is the NARS crease brush, it says number 42 at the bottom. I'm gonna take the shade Burkina right here and I'm gonna focus this on my lid. I'm not really gonna bring it up to the crease. Oh wait, let me zoom in. Even though I am using a crease brush, I really don't want it to get too far up on my lid. I'm just using a crease brush to really blend and buff everything out. Focusing it really close to my lashes and then dragging it up and buffing it out. I used my concealer to prime my eyelids. And then I start to slowly drag some of that into the crease. It's gonna look a little bit messy, but that is the look we're going for. It's a very messy, smoky, daytime look. I mean, you could totally wear this in the nighttime as well. This is definitely not something that's just for the daytime. Now I'm gonna go in with a clean blending brush. This is the Morphe E23. And I'm gonna buff out those edges. I do not want too much pigmentation here in the crease. Now I'm gonna take the shade Zulu right here, which is a very warm, almost red brown. I'm gonna take the Morphe E13 brush. I know that these are discontinued, but I know so many of you guys have them already. And I'm pretty much just applying this color really close to the lashes and doing the same thing, just dragging it up a little bit, but I'm not gonna take it as far as I took the shade Burkina. Now on an even smaller little fluffy brush, this is the Real Techniques shading brush. I'm gonna take this shade right here called Ada or Ada. It's very similar to the shade we just used, but this one is a little bit more red. And I'm gonna do the exact same thing, focusing this one even closer to my lash line than the other shade. So we're pretty much doing like a gradient. You want your shades to fade from like darkest to lightest. Then I'm gonna go back in with that fluffy brush we first used and go back into that first shade we used, and I'm just gonna blend on top of it. And I know it's a little bit repetitive, but we're gonna do the exact same thing all over again. I'm gonna apply the shade Zulu once more on my lid. There is a little bit of fallout with this palette as well. As you can see, there's kind of like some brown eyeshadow underneath, which is why I always do my eyeshadow first. Sometimes I'll do my face makeup first like today, but I always recommend doing eyeshadow first. And then I'm gonna go back into the shade Ada with this same brush and do the same thing. For some reason, a lot of people always tell me like, why do you do your eye makeup before your face? You're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to do your face makeup first. And I don't get why people get so upset about it. Like, where is the handbook? Tell me where it says that I have to do my face makeup first. Please tell me. It's just personal preference. Doesn't mean you're doing it right or doing it out of order. Do your makeup the way you want to. If you want to draw on one eyebrow, then do your whole face and then draw this one. Who says you can't? I like to put on my eye makeup first because I like to avoid the fallout on my foundation. Okay, so I am gonna go back in with a few more eyeshadows in a second, but I wanna work on my lower lash line. So I'm gonna use the exact same shades I already used on my top lid. I'm gonna take Burkina first. I have no idea if I'm pronouncing that word correctly. Doesn't sound like I am. I'm gonna apply it using this Urban Decay brush, number E208. Then I'm gonna take the shade Zulu, followed by a little bit of Ada. I'm gonna use the Luxie 217 brush to smudge both of these out. Dipping into Ada, and getting really close with this shade. I love looks like this because they really take no skill, and even though they look a little crazy and weird now, with eyeliner or a ton of mascara, it just looks like edgy and smoky, and it was like the easiest eye look ever. Now I'm gonna take the ColourPop Creme Gel Liner in the shade Mr. Bing. I love this eyeliner. It just intensifies any brown smoky eye, and I just love how it makes green eyes look. Even brown eyes, I feel like Mr. Bing emphasizes like the golden tones in your eyes if you have brown eyes. Awesome for blue eyes as well. Gonna apply a little bit of this. So the look in my September favorites video wasn't as red as it is now. I did apply some more brown colors. So I took the shade Falani. Is that how you say that? Probably not. Falani. Phalange. And on this same Real Techniques brush, I'm gonna apply that really close. I'm also gonna put that on my lower lash line. Then I thought, okay, I want it even a little bit less red because I really want it to match my lip color, but I don't want it to clash. So on this little brush, this is the Zoeva 237 brush. I took this eyeshadow. This is the Makeup Forever M618, but any dark brown eyeshadow you have in your collection, I know you have one, that will work. Taking a bit of this and smudging that super close to the lashes, like super close, because this eyeshadow is intense. Now I'm gonna take this shade right here called Giza, and on this Milani crease brush, I'm gonna put that on my inner corners. For my brow bone highlight, because the Masquerade palette doesn't really have a very light satin color, I'm gonna take my Essence Pure Nude highlight, which I'm gonna end up using on my face. And I'm taking the Morphe M210 brush, and I'm gonna use this to highlight my brow bone. I'm giving my eyelashes a really good curl because I am not applying eyeliner or false lashes, so I really want my mascara to stand out. This is the Tweezerman eyelash curlers, and now I'm gonna apply a lot of this. This is the Superhero Mascara by IT Cosmetics, very volumizing, very black. And I'm gonna apply a ton of this. Look at that, look how pretty that is. It can get a little bit clumpy if you use too much. What I like to do when my eyelashes start to stick together is I'll take this. I love this. This is like my little trusty guy. This is the Morphe B71, and I'll just comb through my eyelashes, and it really does a good job of getting rid of those clumps. So I'm just gonna apply mascara to the rest of my lashes, and I will be right back to finish my face. Okay, so now we are completely done with the eyes. So easy. Now I'm gonna contour my face a little bit. I know in my favorites video I was wearing the Kevyn Aucoin sculpting powder in light, but since I just used that like in my last tutorial, I didn't want to use it again. So I'm gonna take the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, which now I totes realize I also used this in my last tutorial. This is the Butter Bronzer in the shade Bronzer. I'm gonna take my Milani blush brush. I love saying that, blush brush. My blush brush. And I'm gonna use this to contour my face. Can Physicians Formula release a butter bronzer that smells like fall? That'd be awesome, because right now, this is taking me to Hawaii. Are you guys watching How to Get Away with Murder? I'm not gonna give any spoilers. I hope I don't lose interest in it the way that I lost interest in Scandal. I know, don't cut me, but I did lose interest in Scandal just because I was like going back and forth, like who does she love, and it was driving me nuts. So now I'm gonna take the Wet n Wild Color Icon Bronzer in Ticket to Brazil. It's a very warm, shimmery bronzer, and I'm just gonna use this to warm up the skin a little bit. I was also wearing this in my favorites video using the Zoeva 90 brush. It's like their big powder brush. Tap, 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 tap. Okay, so for blush, I'm gonna use the Balm's blush in the shade Balm Beach. This is a very long-wearing blush, and I agree, this does like last a long time on my skin. I'm taking my Makeup Forever 122 brush. It's just a stippling brush. I like stippling brushes for blush, like any stippling brush, because I feel like it applies blush a little bit more naturally. You don't have to get a Makeup Forever one. This is like overpriced. e.l.f. has a really nice stippling brush that I love. Morphe Sigma. Okay, so now I'm gonna highlight my face using the highlight I used underneath my brow bone, the Essence Pure Nude Highlighter. This stuff is so affordable and so good. It looks so natural on the skin. Just gonna apply some of that to the tops of my cheekbones using the Zoeva 114 brush. And then, before I sat down to film my favorites video, I popped on a little bit of this guy right here. This is my Makeup Geek Kathleen Lights highlighter palette. Oh, I haven't been using this in my videos because I don't want to like shove it down your throat. I don't like doing that too much. But I took a little bit of Night Light and I put that right at the top, right here. Like only right there, boom. And then I'm also gonna take some of that, put it in my inner corners because I want my inner corners to look a little bit more golden. So yeah, at this point you can throw on a nude lip and I think it would look amazing. But since this is the lip color I was wearing in my favorites video, I'm gonna pop this on. And honestly, I always tell people who have green eyes to try to embrace red lipstick because I think that green eyes match really well with red lipstick. The red really just pulls out the green. Even when I wear like red clothing, people compliment how green my eyes look. I don't know. But I'm gonna go in with the Kat Von D Everlasting Liquid Lipstick in the shade Project Chimps. This was limited edition, but a few of you guys told me it's still available on the Kat Von D website, and if you do purchase this, I think all proceeds or a portion of the proceeds go to help the chimps. I'm just gonna apply this to my mouth. Okay, so I just applied 2 full layers of this. It is a little bit streaky, not streaky, it's a little bit thin of a formula. So if you do just 1 full layer, it won't be streaky, but it'll be a lighter red. I wanted it to be a little bit darker like this, so I did 2 layers. So yes, that completes this makeup look. I think it's so pretty for green eyes or for any eye color you have. Whatever your eye color is, I like this look regardless, but if you do have green eyes and you've been searching for a way to make them stand out in your makeup, I think this is a good way to go. But yes, that completes this video and I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already and I will see you in my next video. Bye! What is this like crazy long hair? What is that? Oh, that came right off. Alright. Order, let go of my toes. So I'm gonna take the what the hell is that?